Woo! How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Just breaking some ice and snow out of the wagons. The corn's dry, the ground's not. These might do better in the fields that are close by, or closer by. All the close ones are done. And one semi is going to take in their load of beans, so we'll be short a truck anyways. We'll have to use these probably. Well, we're going, and it's going really nice. Not used to the sun going down so early. It's only like 6:15, but it already went down. It was a beautiful sunset. The moon's already up behind us. It's a picture perfect night out here, which is it's kind of cool. The guy that we rent this land from, well, now we rent it from his kid. Him and his wife passed away this past winter, and he was always around the farm with us and helping and whatnot. You know, even in his old age, he could work harder than a lot of the young people nowadays. Always fun to be around, and really, you know, giddy and happy and always laughing. And the corn is really nice, you know, and it really makes a person wonder, you know, not wonder, you just know that there's a higher power. God gave this to us, and you know, it's kind of nice to think that maybe he's looking over us too. The guy that we used to rent this land from, maybe he's looking over us too, and blessed us with this crop too. It was kind of his parting gift to us. So yeah, this is fun. Those of you on Instagram, if you're familiar with Randy, the master pipe layer, Zach Johnson, the Millennial Farmer's friend, he does the light game at night. You know, who could wait the longest to turn their lights on? And then the last one to turn their lights on wins. I really doubt he watches my videos. I'm sure he doesn't. But for the rules, if I'm the only one out here and no one's in the cart right now, who am I playing against? Like, how do I win if I'm the only one in the field? I don't know. Minds want to know. Randy? Tell me? What's the ruling on that? We're using the wagons because it's too muddy to get the trucks in. We think they might make it, but might as well use these things. The trucks were gone hauling beans. We think the ground will freeze tonight. We'll get them in the morning, and we'll be able to finish this field. And then the fields that we go to from here, the trucks will be parked on a gravel road, or can be. So this is just too busy of a highway to do that. This is some nice corn. It's nice and tall. The ears are big. I think we're winding down for the night. Last wagon full getting loaded right now, and then I'm going to load the cart, and then we'll start the dryer in the morning, I think is the plan. Subject to change as always. It's pushing 10 o'clock. Everything's full. Cart's full, and I got even a little jag on the combine here. So we're going to park it for the night, and I think it might freeze, and we'll get a semi in here in the morning. Morning of October 29th. It never froze last night. It's still really, you know, a little slimy on top. So, wagons it is. It's all right. Be a little slow going. We're sending another bean truck this morning, so just be two of us picking once we got the cart full and a little on the combine. I got to make 2 rounds with the wagons, and the dryer will be starting up here in the next 45 minutes when the truck's full, I think, maybe even sooner than that. So let's get it loaded. It's always a little interesting loading these things, how close you got to get. Usually I'll come at it, you know, turned around, so the tractor front tires, I don't have duals in the front, they'll get up alongside the tractor. The cart gets kind of close there, but got her loaded, and let's go get the other one. The Brent one's even a little taller yet. It's got a tarp up there, so it's even a little harder to load. Coming up on the headlands here, I walked and got the wagon, moved it down here because we're going around this pond. The rounds don't go to the road anymore, and this hopper's not going to fit all on that wagon, so I'm going to walk up and get the cart too. But it's a good opportunity for me to check the ground, make sure the combine's doing a good job, and go from there. And I think my wife and our nephews are coming out to ride in a little bit, but yeah, that's a little bit of a drop off there, huh? Just a little bit. That's going to be full enough. He's got to make his way through the field to leave, and the corn's 17%, so it doesn't like to stay piled up Like if it was wet corn, wouldn't be afraid, but that's good enough. I only got like 15 bushels left, and I'll throw it on the cart when I walk up here. Well, nephews got their ride, got to drive, and they started their own YouTube channel too. And so they did a little interview, walk around how a combine works and combining corn. Anyway, just a little bit left, and the next wagon, I'll probably be able to get it and maybe just have one extra hopper, so I didn't want to walk across the field to get this thing, so I figured I'd just leave it here up on the high ground, and we'll load the wagon here in a second. But yeah, we're getting close to having this 64-acre field done. You know, a person, unless you've used the cart, you don't realize how much time you're wasting not sidewinding. We just went down this entire field, well, half of the field, I guess, but the rounds were in its half, but unloaded the entire way, and then the tank was empty. So it makes you so much more efficient to be able to dump on the go all day. I think there's like studies out there when carts were first a thing. You know, if you don't have a cart and you're debating between a cart and a second combine, go with a cart first, and it makes you 25 to 30% more efficient with the one combine you have, or something like that. And I believe it, you know, it really keeps you moving. So field's done. Cart's got a good load on. Combine's got a little bit left, and the last wagon's pulling in right now with a beautiful sunset. This is what it's about. All right, everything's getting moved back to the farm to get looked over, fueled up, and since we have the manpower, we might move out to the next field tonight. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, he's gonna watch the dryer for a little bit tonight, and then I'm gonna try to start it in the morning, and we'll keep on going. So with that, you guys have a good night. Be safe as always, and check you later.